from there, he kept going up. He went to NXT after that. So it's like he just kept. I don't know how to explain it. He's just one of those guys where we're like, okay, well, it has to happen. It has to happen. He did that reality show with The Rock. We're like, okay, like there's a reason he got picked for that. That was on like CBS or whatever. It has to happen for this guy. It has to happen for this guy. He'd been doing it for so long at such a solid level. And then when he went to TNA, that's when really he started to kick his in-ring work up because we used to give him hell all the time. We'd be like, come on, man, let's do something cool. And he would be like, no, I saw Big Boss Man do this in 1991 and I want to do that. And we would like every Friday, we would like legit, like we would just argue. Me, Good Time, Brian Cage would be like, Ricker, come on, let's do this moonsault, blah, 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 blah. And he'd be like, no, what if we do a superplex and that's the only bump of the whole match? And we'd be like, oh, come on, man. Like it's funny because he thought one way for so long, and then perhaps TNA where he started doing more like just a lot more higher pace, different wrestling. I think that got him out of his shell because the man's a freak athlete. He can literally do anything. We used to play basketball with him every single New Year's. The man up and down the court like nothing. And so it's crazy because like he could physically do all the things we always wanted him to do, but he liked a certain style and wanted to present a certain style. And then over the years, just not even saying he was being stubborn. Maybe he was. We all are sometimes, but breaking out of that shell and being able to meld all that he loved about the bigness of the 80s wrestling with the excitement of a cool hop up to the top rope, belly to belly. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he finally melded the things he likes with the things that were popular, and then all the while always towing that line of the vibe of the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
And you could say that as a negative up and down all you want. There's tons of negatives to the Attitude Era, but his weird his weird like over the top confidence is something that was in the Attitude Era that I feel like doesn't exist anymore, and his feels authentic. It feels like it's from that time. LA Knight feels like a fake person because it is so insanely over the top. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And he's someone I know, and he's just evolved into this larger than life thing. That's what you want to be in wrestling, larger than life. You are on a pedestal. These people look up to you. They view you. They pay to see you. And I believe that with him every bit of the way.